driving right now, so we're on our way to our first customer today. You know, we're about 6 minutes away. Hey guys, we're here. We got our first customer for today. We're here. We just got here now. And then, come on, let's go. As you can see, we got box bite on the front. So we're gonna remove everything and get it all niced up. It's a couple hours job, you know. As you can see, we got the tires all dirty. We're gonna get the tires cleaned up real nice. I could see the body is dirty. And then, come on, let me show you the inside. And this is what the inside look like. Not too bad, but we still gotta detail it. You know, we still gotta do the detailing part of it. Let me show you the back. Come on, with me, back. All right, this is the back. Gotta get the leather seat cleaned up and stuff. You know, but it's pretty clean for the inside. The exterior need a big job, but inside should be really simple. All right, let's go. Let's get started.
So tell me, TBC Detailing, what is the process? How do you start your day? How's the process going?
Hey, over here at TBC Detailing, our process are very special. You know, first thing we do, we get our setups. You know, we get our setup, open our bays, and then put our electrical cord out.
Okay.
We put it out, and then we get our vacuum setup.
Okay.
Now, very important. A lot of detailing start from the outside, but me, I like to start from the inside.
Why is that? Why do you start from the inside?
The reason why, over the years, I noticed that, because I used to do the outside, I noticed that by the time I finish the inside, you got dust, you got all, so I have to do a final wipe down again before I give the customer, because the inside always take longer. So the reason I do it, because inside take longer, and I want to get the longer process done first.
Wow.
Because if I do the outside, and then by the time I do the inside, I probably have to wash the outside again.
Oh, wow.
Because you got all the wind, dust, especially down here in South Florida. So I want to give the customer the car as soon as I'm done with the intake, with the outside, with the exterior, with the rims looking fresh, the paint looking fresh, with the dust over it. That's the reason why over here at Two Brothers Detailing, TBC Detailing, we get the inside done first. I like to get everything set up on the inside because I don't want to be in and out. Glove is very important. Once the customer see you using gloves, you know, because the customer doesn't want you to use your hands in their vehicle. So the glove is very important. So, and also for your hands too, when you put in a glove, all you have to is take it up at the end of the day and just wash your hands. But you don't want to get all that bacteria on your hands and stuff. Come on, let's go. And this is my glove sections. So you gotta just pull two out. And then we'll get started on the inside.
Hey, I also noticed you got a jack stand. What else do you do? Do you do something at the side? What do you do?
Questions. We at Two Brothers Detailing, we don't only clean cars.
Oh, really?
We also inspect them. So we do oil change. The reason why you see the jack here today, I don't normally carry the jack with me, but I got a customer today right after this for oil change, oil filters, and air cleaning, you know, inspections as well. So this is the products that I have for her for today. So this is the oil. And then this is our jack stands. So we also, if you wanna get, not only cleaning cars now, we inspect cars, do inspections. The exterior, we normally, first thing we do, we normally spray the tires, let the degreaser sit on the dust, the big dust, because once you spray the pressure washer, it'll just bring everything down with it. It'll make it easier to clean the rims afterwards. But the fact that this vehicle, we got bugs in the front because the customer traveled a long way, and then we got a lot of bugs. Normally, we could just do the pre-soap without spraying this with the greaser on the bugs. But the reason we do that is because it's a lot, and you always want to get that from the customer. The minute the customer tell you it's been there for a while, you don't want to just spray the pressure washer because you want to scratch the paint. So first step you do in that case, you spray the degreaser. So what the degreaser does, the degreaser kind of melt into the bugs because they're hard. At this point they're hard because they've been sticking on for a while. Get the degreaser, let it sit there for, you don't want to let it sit there for a couple of minutes because you don't want to let it sit there for too long, because what's going to happen, the degreaser is going to get on the paint. And then the second spray you use is called detergent soap. So detergent soap, you spray it over the degreaser. All that you're doing is to make the process easier for you to get the bugs out.
Do you also clean the headlights?
Yes. Everything that has bugs on the front, you gotta spray it and walk around it. You can spray both of them at the same time. Brush, the reason I use the brush, because I could have easily sprayed the pressure washer after I sprayed the detergent and the degreaser. The reason I use the brush is to make the process easier when I spray the pressure washer. So what I do with this brush is slightly get rid of some of them because they're a lot. So you want to use the brush, and you can also spray the detergent while you're doing it. So to kind of like melt the bugs out, because they so hard stuck on the paint. It's gonna make it easier for you. pre-soap. Very important. You wanna let the soap sit there for maybe a couple seconds because the soap I use has wax on it. So you wanna let the soap sit on the paint so it can absorb the wax. When you finish and rinse it out, you'll leave it with a nice shiny finish like you wax it. So this is important. So let it sit there for maybe a couple seconds. And then this is our brushes. We got two type of things we clean. This is the brush, and we also got the sponge. The sponge is microfiber towel, and then the brush is also made for that, so it doesn't scratch the paint or nothing. So it's very soft. So some cars I use this, some cars I use both. Depends on the area, the angle that I need to be cleaned. All right, so Mango, let's get started. All right, very important. You want to start from the top to bottom. The reason why, because the bottom is the spot that's get dirty the most. So you want to start because you don't want to bring that. You want to start from the bottom and then bring the dust to the top. So you want to start from the top and walk your way down. Very, very, very important in detailing.
And you go in a smooth motion, not in a fast motion?
Yes, you go in a smooth motion because you don't want to miss any spot. You kind of like go in between in a fast and a smooth motion, but you're in control of it. Even if you're going fast, and always make sure you get the bottom steps. Because see how I'm going back and forth, and then come back at it. And now the last thing you do is the bottom. And very important, you want to bring the bucket with you. Always start from the top. Now back here, come see this. Back here, you want to use this because the brush cannot get in between here. Between the wipers. Between here. Under here, the brush cannot get there. You gotta use the microfiber towel. Finally finish up. As you can see, this is what the insides look like. Yeah, nice and clean. Nice and clean. Let's look at the back. Nice, neat and clean. And this is what it looks like. It was a couple hours job, but we got it done. So now let's walk you through the exterior. This is what the exterior looks like. And very important, always do a last final walk around because there's always gonna be a spot that you're missing. So what we're doing now is just, we have a one rag, clean rag, and then we got the spray. here. Remember, we're doing the final touch. Go. Now let's walk around. Let's keep walking around. Just look at it. Any spot that doesn't get touched, keep walking around. Make sure you check the tires. Yep, tires looks good. You keep walking around. Now let's look at the other side of the vehicle from the for the interior too. Looks really clean. Looks really clean. Steering wheel looks good. Everything looks good. The seats looks good. Alright, let's close this door. They give you a hint for the back windows too. I mean the back seats. Windows look clean. Everything looks really clean. There you go. Alright, now let's close it. Well, now we finally finished, guys. Alright, get it done. So now I'll see you guys in the next video. Tango.